make Jack Mackerel Patties and grits. How many of y'all know about Jack Mackerel? Oh my goodness, if you don't know about it, you're gonna want to watch this. If you love grits, you're gonna live for this recipe. It's super simple to make. It's a lot of fun to make. No matter who you feed it to, they're gonna absolutely enjoy this. For breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or even a snack. Here's what you're gonna need. Of course, you're gonna need some Jack Mackerel, okay? Now, if you wanted to, honestly, you could do this with the canned salmon, but we're doing mackerel today. And we have some grits, okay? I'm gonna season those grits up with some milk and butter. I may put some sugar in it because where I come from, we put sugar in our grits. Do you? I wanna hear from everybody. I want to hear from everybody in the comment section. Do you put sugar in your grits? Because me and my husband, the type of grits that we grew up on where we're from, we put the butter, the sugar, and the milk, and some black pepper. Now that, to me, just my opinion, my husband would agree with me too, sugar has to go in the grits. But I also understand a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all say, heck no, Gina, don't you dare put sugar in the grits. I understand you too, because if you grew up like that, then you're gonna frown up on the sugar and you probably just do the milk and the butter. A lot of people swear by the grits that has the cheese in it. There are times that I'll make grits and I'll throw in a lot of shredded cheese and it's amazing and I don't have to put sugar in it, you know. But let's talk about the spices we're gonna use to make this mackerel taste chef's kiss, okay? That it's a good conversation piece, right? I want to hear from you. Who's putting the sugar in the grits? Salt and pepper, garlic and onion powder, a little bit of Old Bay seasoning, okay? So I have a bell pepper here. I have a nice sweet onion that we're going to incorporate into our mackerel patties. You don't have to do that, but I like to. When I make salmon patties, I always put bell pepper and onion in it. It makes it gorgeous in the inside. It gives it the nutrients that we're looking for, but it makes it taste good too, okay? So now something really interesting. I'm gonna put a little bit of ketchup in mine. Does it make it taste like ketchup? Absolutely no, and I can promise you that, but it gives it a nice taste that I love, okay? We got some milk and butter. Make sure your hands are clean. Let's make Jack Mackerel patties. The first thing that we're gonna do, let's go ahead and cut up some bell pepper, doesn't matter what color, and some nice sweet onion. We're gonna saute it so we can give our mackerel some great color and some great taste. We're gonna chop it down into small pieces if you can. And honestly, I'm only using one can, so we don't need to use too much. This little bit right here will work out perfect. Really, I'm just gonna saute them for about, let's just say 8 minutes or so. Just to soften them. Go ahead and put our bell pepper and onions right into this pan. You can use a little bit of butter or cooking oil, whichever, doesn't matter. Just aim to get the vegetables nice and soft, and I'll even salt and pepper them to give them some great flavor. Making grits to go along with our Jack Mackerel patties. So over here in this pan, I have some water that's at a slight boil. Okay, what I want to do is I want to put a little bit of salt in there, okay? Really just a tiny bit. And now, here's what I always like to tell everybody. When you're making grits, if you put milk inside of your grits, it's going to be creamy, dreamy. It's going to be fluffy and lovely, okay? So I'm not going to put the milk in now. There has been times where I'll put the milk in right now, but I'll just put it in a little later, okay? there is a measurement on the back of here. This is the quick cook. It says 5 minutes, but trust me, cook them longer than 5 minutes. You want them to be soft and silky smooth, right? I'm going to put them in here and get them to going, and I have the heat on like a medium. Our peppers and onions, they're cooking up just beautifully. The grits are going. I'm going to turn them down a little bit because I don't want them to boil. I kind of want them to cook a little bit slower, all right? So now I have drained this mackerel as much as I can. There is like this, I like to call it silver skin. If you would like to take it off, absolutely you can. But if you want to leave it on, just leave it on, okay? I'm going to take some of it off as much as I can, and it comes off just that easy. Okay, and then I'll discard of it. There is some bones within here. We're going to grab the bones and take them out, and it's super easy to grab them. Like, for instance, this is a whole line of bones right here, and it just comes out just that simple. I'm going to clean this up, and then I'm going to show you how to make it taste good. Our Peppers and onions, they're perfectly done. So I'm gonna let them cool down just for a second before I put them in here. Now, if you were going to put like an egg in here, I do that with my salmon patties. You gotta wait until this cools down, or you would make scrambled eggs. You know that, right? But I just wanna throw it out there just to tell you that, because there are times where I'll put an egg in here and breadcrumbs, but we ain't doing that today. I wanna check in on my grits. That is looking absolutely amazing. If at any time they get too thick, add some more liquid. Whether it's your milk, your water, your broth, it's okay, it thickens up. That's what it does when it cooks, okay? So now, these have cooled down plenty enough. I'm gonna go ahead and put those peppers and onions in there. We're gonna put us a little bit of ketchup. A little bit of ketchup makes it taste good. Trust me on this one, okay? So now, we're gonna season it with salt, okay, pepper, garlic and onion powder. I'm gonna turn my grits down. They're jumping around in the pan, of course. There's pepper. On purpose, I'm putting a nice amount of onion and garlic powder. Always do that with everything I'm cooking. A lot of onion and garlic powder. And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Old Bay seasoning, really gonna give that zip and zing that I'm looking for. If you wanna put, like I said, if you wanna put egg and breadcrumbs in here, you can. Today, we're just gonna patty it up and fry those things. Go ahead and add us some milk into our grits. They're starting to get nice and thick. Is there anyone that likes to have their grits a little bit on the runny side? Because I've seen people want them like that. But I'm not one of those people. I want my grits to have like the consistency of a mashed potato that's not watery, right? Oh yeah, they look amazing right now. Go ahead, take this time to mix up our mackerel, okay? Mix everything right in. You could use your hands also if you wanted to. A lot of times I do. All right, gorgeous. Really mix in those spices, and then we're gonna patty it up. Let's go ahead and make up our patties. You can make them as small or as big as you want. I kind of like to do a medium size, you know. All right, just like this, I'll form it into a ball. Okay, and then you kind of mush it down a little bit. Just like that. And this is something, this or your salmon, you got to be gentle with it, right? Because here's the thing, if you're not gentle with it, you're going to break it all up. You might as well turn it into stir fry, right? So just be gentle with it, especially, like I said, when you're turning it. My oil isn't hot enough, so I want this pan to be nice and hot, but not too hot, right? We don't want to burn them, but we do want to get a lovely golden brown crispiness to the outside of them. Now, my dad, what he does when he's making a salmon patty, once he gets it nice and patted up, and if you want to do this, you can. Get you a little bit of flour, and you dust the flour on top and on the bottom and on the sides of the patty, and then you fry it. It makes a crispier edge. So if you want to do that, absolutely you can. As soon as this oil heats up, they're going in the pan. Take a peek in here at our grits. I put them over on the larger stove, but in the meantime, let's get these down. If they happen to break up, and sometimes they will, just take your spatula and push them back together, okay? There we go, right into the hot pan with just a tiny bit of oil. Really, you only need just enough oil to coat the bottom of the pan. Okay, we're getting ready to check on our grits. Where's all the grits lovers out there? Look at this. This is creamy, it's dreamy. Oh my goodness, super soft, and we're gonna make it taste good. Go ahead and give this a nice turn. Being nice and gentle. I'm looking for a golden brown. Oh, yes, when you get it nice and dark, that means good flavor. Yes, it does. Oh, come on, work with me. Work with me. Yeah. It'll work out. The mackerel patties, 2 of them fell apart. Hey, listen, we're really cooking in here. You hear me? And my husband said, don't worry about it, baby. He said, I'll take the 2 that fell apart. So the ones that I'll plate up is the other 2 that didn't fall apart. Listen, don't stress out in your kitchen. You hear me? Something like that happened. It's not the end of the world, right? Is it still going to be good? Absolutely. Is it going to get eaten? Absolutely it will. So I'm going in with a ton of butter. You hear me? You have to have like a no worry attitude in your kitchen. You have to, y'all. Don't get stressed out in the kitchen over nothing. All right, so look, I'm putting the sugar in. Yes. For the people that love the sugar, speak up. Come to the front. All right, so we're going to give this a nice stir. The butter is melting. Ooh, yes. Be ready to get those mackerel patties out of the pan. The whole house smells good. And it doesn't put off a fishy smell at all. Puts off a great smell. I'm going to go ahead and use this whole stick of butter. Yeah, I am. All right, gorgeous. And now we're gonna put a ton of pepper in, if you like a lot, right? But when we have grits, we think a lot of pepper. There, we're gonna taste it and see if it's seasoned well enough. Taste the grits and see if they have that flavor that I'm looking for. I want them creamy. I want them dreamy. I want them soft and supple. Oh. And they good. So those grits. Everybody that's wondering what I'm getting ready to drink, this is just hot water. It has 3 cloves in it, and it has a soursop tea bag in here. And so I'm drinking on that. It's not sweetened, doesn't have honey or anything like that in it. It's just those 2 ingredients, and it is spectacular. Oh yeah, look, put this right on top of the grits. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you ain't subscribed, but you're waiting on, tell your family and friends. Tell the world what Gina's doing every single day in this kitchen. And Father, on today, we thank you for this meal. Your hedge of protection, your love and your mercy. Amen. Amen once again to my prayer. If you stay tuned, you're going to get that first bite. Wants to taste? You want to taste, and I'm going in. First thing I want is the grits. Oh my goodness. The mackerel and the grits all in 1 spoonful. It's like a symphony being played on my taste buds because it tastes so good.